and welcome back to Golden Yield Gaming. I'm doing another episode of LUCAH without Chris, with a face cam. Basically all of my worst fears and, like, self-confidence problems coming true. Okay, so even as the... Oh! I was about to say, even as the tide comes in, I'm not able to, like, go further towards the water or whatever. But when I said, even when the tide goes in and stuff, I realized that that is water. I must be on a shore of some sort. Still doesn't tell me anything, really. Did I fall from where I was into, like, another plane of existence with shores? I don't even know. Ooh, is that a new mantra? Found familiar impulse. Ooh, even better, it's a new familiar. Okay, and now I can pause. How nice is that? Why is... Okay, there we go. Was not exactly controlling the way I feel like it's supposed to. What is supposed to be happening right now? Wait a minute. Am I able to mix up my mantras and, like, have different attacks be from different mantras? Let's see. Oh my gosh, wait, I think I can. Let's see. It's actually looking like not. Wait. Let's see. So what if I do... Oh, so this thing over here is my familiar. This is my main attack, I guess, and this is my other attack? I'm still pretty lost here. I don't really know what's going on. Wait, let's see. Are these just, like, stat differences, maybe? I think that might be it. So increased attack range, mid-range, mid-damage, low damage, high range. I'll just keep that as all of that for now and stick with arrows. This is really interesting and I have no idea how it's working. Do I have any virtues? Unstoppable. When above 1% health, lethal damage instead brings player to 1% health. Oh, that's interesting. So it's basically like a death save where when I would die, I instead just stay screwed. Should try to move on in the game now. Though. I have no idea how far the alpha goes. Could stop right here for all I know. But maybe I'm about to figure it out? Maybe the tombstone is gonna eat me? Oh. So this is a sort of home base mechanic, I guess? Well, it's giving me the option to level up, so strength up... Oh, not strength, stamina, health, charge, and attack power. So it's looking to me like stamina might be a very useful thing to increase. 'Cause, like, stamina is used for both attacking and dodging, and attack power, like, how much damage I'm doing doesn't matter if I'm dead. So health and stamina seem to be, like, the most fundamentally important to rank up. Oh! So it really is just like Dark Souls and Bloodborne and stuff in those Soulsborne games, where you get some sort of currency by defeating the monsters and then you use that to upgrade your stats. It's really interesting. Why not plug more into stamina? I might as well, since this is just the alpha and I have no idea what I'm actually doing. I feel like I should be smart enough to follow what's going on with the story, or, like, maybe speculate as to what it could mean, but I have no idea. Is this another child like me? Are you lost like me? Yes, I am, child. I had someone here, but they went off to try and save us. I don't think they're coming back. Okay, who's the other person? 'Cause I have no idea if, like, those red monsters, if they're, like, corrupted human beings, if I'm even a human being. Need to find the answers to these important questions, but it looks like the game's not gonna give them to me. I don't have registration, so I don't have access. Das ist ein Problem. I really need to remember that I have the charge. But for some reason... Oh, wait. Wait. Controller? Why are you... Okay, my controller is being weird when I try to charge. That's why I don't charge. Okay. So it looks like to some extent these enemies do have a sort of, like, super armor, is what you'd refer to it as in video games. It's where no matter what you do to them, they don't take any knockback. And, like, they don't recoil from your hits at all. Well, okay, that looked to be doing a bit more... But even when I knock them back, it looks like it doesn't obstruct their attacks at all. Which is normally the benefit of being able to knock enemies back. Because if you can, like, incapacitate them for a second, then that can be a huge buff. But these guys are not acting like they want to give me that huge buff. Just have to take it from them. With my arrow and my... What is even this, like, first mantra's name? Luna. So Luna and arrow, apparently. Okay. Apparently I was also attacking. I don't know if this is my fault or if it's the game's fault that my controller is being so wonky. It's probably my fault, and can try to swap over to keyboard maybe at some point, but like I said before, I have no idea how long this alpha is going to be, but even just this, the fact that this was like the pre-Kickstarter alpha, and it has this much in it, I can see why people were so excited for it. Because I'm already very interested and extremely curious as to both what they're going to do to the game in the future and what the heck is going... no thank you! Should I be remembering to use my familiar more? Because that seems like something I should be doing. I might be wrong though. Oh. So even when I die, at least I get to keep some of my currency, or all of my currency. I don't know how much I had and have. Haven't really been paying attention to that meter. And I also still have no idea what that percentage up in the top right is. Verse 1, hostility. Also don't know what that means. Giving me a lot of questions, game. I would like some of them answered. But I don't know if you're gonna give me that satisfaction. At least I seem to be getting better at not dying, which is always a plus. I do think that for my needs, as long as I'm skillful about my dodging, Luna, the beginning mantra, does seem to be the best for me. Because it's a lot easier to tear through enemies with it. And that, right now, is what I need. Well, at least it's what I enjoy. Because I enjoy the satisfaction of, like, that knockback, and, like, like I said before, the temporary, like, frame freeze is really satisfying. So I see that guy's gist. He seems to charge at me when I come near, but what he seems to not realize is that I also have charge, that I have now found out fills back up once I damage enemies, which is a very good thing to know. Oh. Crap. It looks like I can only change my equipment and stuff when I'm back at the rest stops. But what I wanted to do is switch out my familiar, because I don't think I ever really got the chance to test that other one. But maybe I don't need it. Maybe my beginning little baby here, my little floating eyeball, is just what I need. Because he is pulling his weight. He's doing almost as much damage as like a single attack from me would do. And probably about the same amount of damage as an arrow attack would do. Not arrows in bow and arrow. Ooh, parrying. It's a pretty fundamental game mechanic. Attack towards an attacking enemy with perfect timing. Ooh, I can see how that might make arrow even better. Because the faster attacking from arrow could make it a lot easier to parry and then, like, get your blows in. Wait. Ooh. I can also see, like, the benefit of parrying with arrow, and then... Well, that's not how you parry. I can see the benefit of parrying with arrow, and then switching directly over to Luna. Because then you could probably get in some pretty nice damage. So paradigm 1, paradigm 2. Oh, so I can. This is what I'm doing when I'm pressing L2. I'm switching between paradigms. Shoots mid-range spread, long-range projectile. So it's interesting that this impulse one is the green one that they seem to want you to use with arrow, because like the closer range effect of it seems like it would work better with Luna, unless what they're wanting is for you to be balanced and to have like both sides of the spectrum. Like if you're a close range attacker, then your familiar is long range, and if you're a long range attacker, then your familiar is short range, which I could see the benefit to, but I kind of want to focus like on one category and see how I do with that. So I'll swap it around like that. Cool. It's actually interesting. It does look like my familiar just changes, or stays the same color either way, though. Sadly. I wanted a little green floaty baby. Like I said, important things for them to add in later versions. And also, I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going still. Okay. Okay, that's my problem. I'm out of charge. Wait, let me see. So this guy did have spread. Does he still do as much damage? Ooh. Wowza. Yeah, that is a very large amount of damage. I'm liking that. Liking those big numbers. Most important thing in an RPG is to have the biggest numbers. This really is so interesting. Like, I'm getting like entranced by the gameplay even because of the art style and everything. Like, it feels like this is the modern art of video games, but it plays so well that, like, the only thing I can see this really, like, the only thing I can see this really needing an improvement on is maybe to have very good background music. And I can also understand that that could be something that will come along further in development, because music is not an easy thing to get when you're early in your game production. Or I guess it depends on your resources and like your contacts and stuff, and whether or not you've made a game previously. Like I said in the last episode, I know almost nothing about game Don't like that. Don't like that at all. So that's my rewind. Can I just use a bunch of rewinds? No, I cannot. And apparently it's called a reset, not a rewind. Good to know. Oh, okay. Well, I can now see what they were trying to do before, which is, like, if you have arrow and then you have the burst guy, then what you would do is you would build up your charge from a long distance, and then you would basically dash in and blow them away with the familiar, and then you'd back off and be able to charge some more. Whereas with like the Luna and like sniper familiar, what they expect you to do is okay, even though it pauses the game, I'm gonna dash. What they expect you to do is build up your charge at close range and then back off for long enough to blow them away. And snipe them. You wound me. You wound me, game. I only need 2.22% left before I'm 1/100th of the devil's number. But the good news is, my numbers are big enough to get more upgrades. Okay. Wait, these aren't the same things as before, are they? Yeah, these are like increased max health. Wait, I think that was the thing from before. But increased charge absorption per successful attack. That used to be stamina. Wait, let me go back. Is there, like, something that I did to change it? I'm not gonna... Ooh, turns on enemy health indicators. Ooh, last episode I said that there might want to be... Or there maybe should be enemy health bars, and they read my mind. Thank you very much, game. I'm gonna grab that, because that seems like it could be very useful. Oh, so the available upgrades swap around after each one that I buy. That's really interesting. I wonder if it's randomized or if there's a rhyme to it. Increase stamina recover rate, increase max stamina, increase max health, increase max charge. I feel like I might actually want to increase charge, just because now I'm starting to see the benefit of doing what the game wants me to and using my familiars a lot. Which is surprising since I'm generally not very good at doing what games tell me to. Just goes to show you how awesome of a game this is. Okay, how much time do I have left? Just want to make sure I haven't, like, screwed away. Wow. 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 It has been quite a while. I want to continue the game. It's, like, how is time flying so fast? By the way, thank you very much for sticking with me for this long. Sorry if I'm not being funny or entertaining. This is just really intriguing. Because, like, what the heck is going on? But maybe we'll find out more next episode. Bye-bye.